Let's go.
All right. And what?
We got it. We got enough. We got enough.
What? How are you doing? Wait, my guess.
Hey, fuckers. It's Iron Knight. We're fucking talking about the DC bullshit news, which is like it's pretty much going to be becoming a fact now that DC is going to become the shitter. So, Tevya, you go first because I have. I don't want to go on a long tangent on my end. You go first, buddy, because you're more of a DC fan than I am. Because I'm more of the Marvel guy and the independent book guy. Yeah. Anyway, go.
Okay, yeah. For you know one time, basically my last week on Saturday, I did a DC party discussion with my friends Ren, JJ Born, and Comic Book, another YouTube channel that I did a contact with last week. But I wanted to Iron to join me, but due to life happening, he can join us. So consider it a part 2 discussion.
Oh yeah, we're doing a part 2 discussion because there's a lot of things I need to say about this because there's more news leaked out in the fucking dilemma, which I'm literally like, oh my god, wow, you're even more retarded than I thought you were. Anyway, you go first on how do you feel?
How I feel with DC party? I think it's a horrible because I thought when Dan Deal got fired, we're not gonna do this crap. This crap gonna get canceled. But no, since it's still going, unfortunately, that plan is still going, and this worried me because you got all new, all different. Which all new, all different. With initiative by Marvel after Secret Wars, which that initiative hasn't got tired, but bad execution. The one get that all different was one extra take a look at all new Wolverine, who was awesome by the way. Not that book not get canceled bullshit. Marvel.
Hey! At least she's Wolverine though in the Ultimate.
Yeah,
I mean, granted, she's still Wolverine in the comics of X-Men. So technically, they just did it just because the
OG Wolverine
coming back and all bullcrap reasons. And 2, for many people saying this is going to be the Marvel Now. No, this is not the Marvel Now. This is worse than Marvel Now. This is the ultimatum where you annihilate an entire history of years of writers' hard-earned work on making a universe that's
cohesive.
Cohesive and successful for so many years, and smashed it tiny little pieces.
Yep.
That is how with Marvel all
different.
With all new, all different. You had it where there was a continuation from many writers from what they left off on their books. Granted, some of them were their own direction, and some of them did their own characters, like Bendis with his Iron Man run, which I think his first run was phenomenal, in my opinion.
Yeah.
No one could tell me otherwise because there was so much depth and storytelling and history of that entire whole thing, which I thank Bendis for doing. And also I give Bendis some credit for taking a risk on Iron Man again on having someone else becoming Iron Man. Doom and Ironheart. But, with
Dr.
DC...
Doom, I've been with the best attitude, in my opinion.
That is true. I agree. Ironheart had its ups and downs, but Dr. Doom had a really good book. I will say that. But but besides that, with DC, they're trying to replace their characters to do it where we want to have a new shape, a new DC universe. Instead of doing the smart route of having characters that we know, like Marvel did with their legacy characters, like X-23, like Miss Marvel, like Captain Marvel, War Machine, Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, and all these other characters. And eventually, and I mean eventually, all our favorite heroes like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman will become their roles again as heroes. We'll take back their jobs back. But I mean, if you want to go further than saying that, but instead of doing that, they want to axe them off, kill them off, or just straight out force them retire, and do it the worst way, do it the insulting your intelligence factor. And I'm like, wow. So let me get this straight. We're going to get a fat, overweight Wonder Woman.
We're going to get bad idea so many levels.
I know so many levels. And I'm like, oh, gee, my whole wet dream of having Donna Troy be the icing on the cake of having her becoming Wonder Woman be just a dream. Thanks, DC. No. Thanks, A and TNT. You fucking assholes. Oh. And it gets even better. We have a teenager Green Lantern girl.
Yeah, Teen Lantern.
Yeah, Teen Lantern.
Teen Lantern? She's by Young Justice.
Granted, I'm okay with that. But if it was just her own book, or she's on her own stories, you get what I mean?
Yeah.
If she was at her own stories and her own stuff, and they established her, I would have been completely fine with her. Batwing, I'm same thing. I'm fine with him as Batman. I am questioning where they're going to go with the direction for it. Is Bruce going to mentor him, or is Bruce going to die and he has to force to become Batman, and the rest is history? Is
going Batman all over again, DCU?
Yeah, I know. But yet again, I don't know if Commissioner Gordon I did not like at all.
Yeah.
This one I'm all for it, but I want to see the stories first that get me on board. You get what I mean?
I get
He's already a member of the Bat family. Let's see how we go with that character. I like the idea of a black Batman. I want to see where that goes. If it's trash, then good riddance. But the one thing I know Tevye would hate, and it would lose his fucking shit.
Okay.
I mean, lose his shit to such a degree that I'm like, I wonder who's the gay Superman?
Let's get to the elephant in the room. Okay. This idea came out after from being cool, and this is in I really pissed off and get maybe anger and rage. They got to my boys understand and they're gay. Why? This is stupid. And so why the fuck would you my boy jump and went into gay Superman? Hey, what the fuck is wrong with you, Bennett?
Oh God, dude, and guys, I would just lose my fucking shit if they have John Kent. Now, John Kent, in my opinion, was the best thing out of the last team writers before Bendis took over, and the books were really good, but granted, I wasn't really happy on the Superman direction as the character. I wanted more from what the writers were giving us than anything else. And Bendis ain't selling any of us on his bullcrap because I'm a big Bendis fan. I love his work. I respect that person as a lot, as a writer and as a person. But when he's just doing bullshit writing, that makes me very upset. I do not want that to happen, but yet again, he's doing that, and it's not saying much because I like the New 52 Superman, and I didn't like how the fact that he gets pretty much pushed over and fucking thrown under the bus because of nostalgia of Superman. But I digress. You want to watch my video on that? Go on my channel, Iron Knight 2020. It's on there, all that shit. But but besides that crap, it's just the bullshit on DC. Tevye, you don't have to do that shit. Oh,
okay. Yeah.
People know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Say what New 52 Superman, even though I may hate New 52, I'll get New 52 Superman this. Oh yeah, he was trying sideways. That did happen.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know what they're doing with him. I honestly,
that went nowhere.
That really went nowhere, and I kind of felt like they just did it just because the writer really felt like it. I mean, for me as a Superman fan who likes the New 52 Superman, who appreciate. Hell, I'm more appreciate on the older DC comics than I am with the newer DC comics.
Yeah.
You know, there's only very few DC comics that I really.
Tuvok can help. Did destroy everything.
Oh, fuck you, asshole. You just had to remind me of that. And we should have had New 52 and Pre 52 more conversation. It would have been a good passing of the torch to both past generation and new generation. The fact that never fucking happened and they only met like a few minutes was the most insulting fucking way.
Yeah. They made both my Zoom and your Zoom into one. Without, I love them. Without adorable.
I fucking was pissed off. I was like, you fucking bastards. Anyway, just to say my piece on this. I mean, you know, I don't approve this new direction, and what makes it even worse, you know, I like the Flash comics, and I straight out like, wait. You're not giving it to Kid Flash. You're not giving it to the Black Wally. You're giving it to a character, which is Captain Cold's son, and you are going to make it where he's going to be the new Flash.
Yeah, which is stupid on so many levels. Like, why am I fucking moving son? The new Flash. It's garbage.
It's so dumb in so many levels that I honestly question DC. I question the higher ups on DC, that I'm like, so let me get this straight. You're going to ruin DC Comics for this reason. This is going to be your new direction. What's going to happen to Nightwing? What's going to happen to Batgirl and all these other characters?
He's the Drake now. Because reasons. I hate that name so much.
What? Tim Drake?
Yeah.
All right, at least it's fucking better than what we're getting now.
Yeah, well, I still meant to Drake the awful name. Just stick to Robin, damn it.
No. Well, I think that's what I think they were trying to graduate the character, but yet again, I say stick with Red Robin. That didn't happen. They went to Robin.
Yeah.
You know, it's just that so many levels of disaster. We'll be definitely doing it when Comic-Con shows up and you know, doing all this. But I mean, you know, since everyone's talking about this stuff, I wanted to ask all of you, the DC fans who are watching this video, will you accept, and I talked to Tevye about this, would you accept Marvel and Disney to buy the rights of the DC characters? And I know a lot of people are saying, I don't know about that. Look, you either deal with the devil himself, or have your best friend die in front of your eyes in a blaze of sufferingness.
Yeah.
That is the best way to describe what we're having right now. Because DC is going to die if we don't have somebody save it.
I maintained in my last podcast and with part one discussion with Comic Boom and JJ one that we agree in Jeff John should right after 11 because he stuff, but I maintain in general actually that this whole DC budget the whole idea and after he's gonna die, about that. AT&T will be insane to go DC Con. One, like without cars, there's no merchandise. Without merchandise, no movies. So I don't think that's gonna happen. Then I will if I'm wrong, then I was wrong. But
dude, I guarantee you either two things are gonna happen. They're gonna stop publishing. If 5G is a failure, they'll stop publishing the books. They'll just do what they have for many years to come and go forward. You have the movies, you have the games, and you have the TV shows.
Yeah,
that's it. It will become an entertainment brand, not a comic book brand.
No, that'll be depressing. But then again, if they count the comics, that means there's no new stories. No new story.
But yet again, Tevye, my whole rebuttal on that whole thing is they have stories they could do for multiple years to come. They have stories for Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman and Flash and many other fucking characters that they could do an endless supply of movies, TV shows, cartoons, and merchandise off of.
Mm-hmm.
So, granted, that is their safe bet. But if that doesn't sell well, if that doesn't work, then they are going to sell DC as a whole.
Yeah.
One way or another. And my best bet is give it to Marvel and give it to Disney. Because I personally feel that if they had the rights of Disney, if they had the rights of Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, and all these characters and their universe, and they have talked about them multiple times in their books, I personally feel it would be a good direction for our characters.
But what costs? Because here's the thing.
I'll tell you what costs. The entire DC universe still making comic books. The entire DC universe doesn't go out on a fucking whimper.
That part I'm fine with, but the thing I'm more worried about is the monopoly stuff. Because I remember before.
Yeah, yet again. I'm gonna say this right now. Entertainment's changing. Entertainment is changing to such a degree now that it is becoming to a inevitable where next 20 years from now, we're not going to have the same thing like we're having right now. I guarantee you, digital would be a mainstream. Streaming service are going to be the big sell points to go to movies and fucking TV shows and all that stuff. Movie theaters will be the thing of the past. Yes, there'll be movie theaters that will be there, but they are going to be at a point where they're not as common as they are now. And so for me, looking at that dilemma, it's inevitable. Disney is going to be that monopoly effect where they have almost literally everything.
And what the indie makers who make movies, that's the thing I'm more about the world, because they have monopoly, that's bad. And that equals, corporate greed, and there was that is a whole different talk altogether. We'll be okay, we talk about that, so
but yet again, I'll say it. It's only inevitable. Business is going down the toilet. Sony's not going to keep on doing movies every single time.
Sony, I don't give a damn. I'm
just so Tevye, I'm telling you, it's only an inevitable time where studios like hell. I'll say this: if you told me 20th Century Fox was going to get sold by Disney, I'll be looking at you with a straight face. There's no fucking way that's ever going to happen. But look where we are. Things are changing. And you could say, the monopoly effect. Well, the monopoly effect is happening. It is coming. And I wouldn't be surprised Warner Brothers buys Sony or Sony or someone gets bought by someone else like Apple or Warner Brothers, because Warner Brothers is going to need another big time franchise. They're going to need everything that they could get on. They could go forward.
Oh, Matthew Lasco.
What's up, man?
Beyond me, gentlemen. Good to see you. Yep. Yeah, but as far as entertainment concerned, we'll see about that. Let's wait here. But back on topic. Okay. After Daniel and then he's leaving. I remember before in part 1. Daniel remember, I thought when he left that the DC Fighter stuff will be gone. But no, I was wrong. They're still going forward with this stupid idea, even though it's still Daniel's plan to do this crap. But no one wants DC 5G. They the whole idea. Just stop seeing this. Just stop trying to use the DC 5G.
I think tell me, I think he wanted to do something different. I think he had a different vision of what he wanted to do. But the higher ups that own DC Comics say, we wanted this agenda. We want this. And he's like, no, I don't want that. I mean, for all of you people out there for celebrating Dan DeVito's firing and everything, you ever thought that he was trying to save DC?
After we did the Why Where's My Flash and did all the bullshit behind the scenes during New 52, and the fans sucker for it. Yeah, I mean, it actually happened. I began the asshole. Like, yeah, this guy was a jerk. And
but yeah, no, tell me, you're missing the point. You ever thought that was going to be the case where he was trying to save DC over these people?
Honestly,
Granted, is Tevia. You're missing my point. That he was supposed to be was he the editor in chief of DC?
I think no. I don't think he is head of publishing.
Yeah, he was head of publishing.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to save DC because he was trying to tell them, look, we could do X, Y, and Z, but we can't throw in this X, Y, and Z on this because no one will buy it. And they don't care. They don't give a shit about fucking. I know.
It's a co-publisher.
A co-publisher, okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think he was trying to tell them, look, he was trying to, in my opinion, I think he was trying to save it. I think he was trying to tell them, look, this wouldn't work. You got to do a better idea. And they say, fuck you. No, we're going to do it this way. And he got fired, and the rest is history.
I say no today. I've been fired this way to go away for comment. Although I'm scared of a part of extra extreme agenda pushing in the we about to get into that. Don't extra stuff. I agree. That stuff worried me the most because I don't want the whole extreme agenda crap.
I mean, honestly, look, if it was Marvel, I can understand that because Marvel is a realistic on some of their characters. Yeah. I would be all for it. Because a lot of the characters and stories are based on real time on today's society, and that I honestly think that would work perfectly on Marvel. But yet again, with this, granted, with agendas like SGWs and Wokes becoming a mainstream in this day and age now, then I would be scared. I would be scared.
It's getting to the point where I'm saying to push it way too far, and that's why I get pissed on Wade, because these people, they don't care about my good story. No, they all do want to explain agenda. It's just stupid. And that's what worried me in general with the whole extreme agenda crap. It's stupid.
Dude, I would be laughing my ass off if they did have John Kent be gay as fuck.
Yeah, that would irritate me, because as I mentioned before, I don't want to see my boy John Kent, because he already had girlfriend in the Superman family with Cappy. Where's Cappy? Why the hell are you trying to my favorite character gave a bullshit win? If you want to super back okay, here's a thought, and I know people got him out of this, I know I'm not going to hate this, but hear me out. If you want to earn a super gay, I can't believe I'm going to say this, because I know people want you to Superboy, but
what?
It's not New Superboy gay. Look, I know people hate him, but New Superboy been a failure, and I say make him gay. Go for it.
Oh, fuck you. No. Screw you. I would fucking hate you for saying that shit. If DC did that shit, oh, screw you. That shit would piss me off, because I love Connor way more.
You can keep Archon, the pre-Flashpoint Connor, who came up, but I don't think how New 52 Connor.
I don't even think New 52 Connor even exists now, because they got rid of him. Why should they fucking care about that shit? If they're going to do anything, fucking have Connor be gay, I would be fucking hating your guts.
Yeah, I know people that don't know like that. I wouldn't like it either, but it's the better option. Well, actually, that's not true. They're the third option. Oh, Wokes are almost like Blue from Marvel. They're scared of one, but hoping a swarm. Yep, indeed. I get it. Also, they're kind of like the Reserve from StarCraft.
Well, I want to ask you. Would you be okay with Marvel owning the rights of the DC characters? No, I'm asking our friend in the comment box.
Yeah.
Because what would you rather pick? This new direction for killing off all my favorite characters and making them fucking worse. I mean, do you want to have John Kent be fucking gay? Do you want to have a Kid Flash or a Flash be a son of a villain? And but do you want to have
you think your Kid Flash is always son of a villain? He's the son of a reverse Flash. Well,
no, yeah, tell me, you're missing my point. Don't say this. Would you rather have all that bullshit that 5G is going for, or would you rather have Marvel taking care of DC Comics? I'm just saying, I mean, because personally, it's going to get to that point where let's give it to someone else. Let's give it a different publisher. If this fails, then I would rather have a different publisher because, Marvel, would treat DC with some respect. Hell, they're doing the same with Conan. They're milking the hell out of that character. And also, same thing with Star Wars. They're doing the same good job with Star Wars.
Who's in the comics wise? Movie that didn't talk to go.
I haven't touched any current DC. No, I'm still collecting the 90s stuff of comics. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Ultimatum. Oh, I hate it.
Oh, fuck that trash comic.
Yeah, that killed the entire universe. And that's a word about 5G, right? I mentioned in your video.
Dude, that is going to be 5G. That is going to be 5G. People say about it's going to be all new. No.
Let's kill everybody because reason. Want to eat the blob.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to kill off or just get rid of them just because. And I'm like, dude, you have no idea what you're saying.
Like, what the fuck was that? What? I did just start discussing.
Granted, I still, I'm grateful that Jeff Loeb is gone out of Marvel. I swear to God. Yo, man, how you doing, man?
Yep.
Oh, I wanted to ask you. So, what did I miss? Nothing. We were just talking about the DC and about the whole thing on how DC is going to kill themselves with this new 5G crap and have it where this is going to be where I will say this now. If John Kent is fucking gay as hell, I'm done. I'll be laughing my head off. Tevye will lose his fucking marbles. And where's man about this? Influence in I think that's like granted. If it was Marvel, it wouldn't it would be a problem, but it wouldn't hurt the company because they could fix themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they have many.
Oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, man.
That really sucks. Sorry. Try to get your best on the comics.
Yeah.
But anyway, but yeah, I mean, I wanted to ask you, dear friend, would you be happy if Marvel took the reins of DC Comics if 5G fails? I'm going to go with it for the reasons why. They both mention one another. Both DC and Marvel have talked to one another. Like they've shown Thor will fight Superman and a monster that has more stronger than Doomsday, referencing the Hulk. Yeah. And that's a big, heavily referencing the Hulk. And also in other Marvel, from Spider-Man and Thor, they're heavily shown Metropolis and the Justice League in that universe. So I'm like, are they trying to hint they're going to grab DC? I mean, if 5G fails, I mean, it's an option that I think DC fans have to take. It's an option that I feel like DC need to take because, granted, if this fails and if it's a goddamn nightmare waiting to happen, which I stopped reading DC Comics after Rebirth. Yeah. I mean, I didn't like most of the books. I liked Batman. I liked some other ones, but ever since all of them got canceled or ended, I really have been happy. I haven't been happy on the current direction on DC, and I was really hoping.
I'm still kind of question which DC is go back to do. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes we wish it like Marvel. Yeah, I agree. I'm saying, but DC, look, I know people like the realistic George Green on New 52. I know you like that, but me pretty. That's not DC. What made DC look the hopeful universe? Hard.
Yet again. I strongly disagree with that direction. I strongly disagree with that. The whole mindset. What DC is taking a risk on something going forward. That's the whole reason why Superman and Batman and many other characters were published. They took a risk on something that the publisher didn't believe that they thought it was going to be successful. And that's why I believe the New 52, and that's why I believe a lot of the other characters. And hell, your characters, New 52. And especially your characters.
Not New 52, DCU.
Same now. And also, Rebirth was a risk. Having Superman becoming John Kent and having Superman get a son with John Kent and having Batman Beyond and all that stuff and getting a fans that people liked, but it was a risk. It was a risky move.
Batman Beyond, he was for animation. Animation was fantastic, but then the GCU go with Tim Drake and Batman Beyond was go and may I got the imagine? And hang on, so I'll show you what I mean. Future's End, one of the worst 48 issues of garbage I've ever read. This book.
Oh, that was a fucking waste of time. That was a waste of time. I mean, they didn't know what the fuck they were doing on that shit.
Yeah, it was a mess. 48 issues of crap. Yeah, like,
but yet again, I look at DC as a lot differently than you do, guys, because I look at DC as a company that take risk on things. Same goes with Marvel, and Marvel took risk on a lot of things. A lot of them failed, a lot of them were successful, and that's just how I feel about DC Comics. You know, I think we should take risk on things. You going forward?
Yeah, I get it. I really do. Because I'm worried about DC, but God almighty. Why did we have Aaron Grant and Joe Carey like better story? Good comment. Good question. I was wondering about that because Chuck Dixon and Aaron Grant are all great writers. Why haven't they hired them back? Because they could tell us with Nightwing, the Superman variant, the Flash variant. Well, why not hire these guys back? They're great writers. I want to be hopeful for the best, but I know it's hopeful at this point. Same here.
Dude. I hope so too, man. I hope so too.
DC will die
soon. DC will die soon. Dude, you have no idea, man. Because the moment that happens, the gauntlet will snap, and they will shatter to tiny little pieces. And then then DC could say, "I don't feel so good." Shatter tiny little pieces. But yet again, I'm just saying this right now. You know, with a lot of other storylines where they're going for, you know, enjoy what you have, enjoy the Bendis stuff with Superman.
You know, the Bendis destroyed everything. I love the Superman.
Dude.
I love Super Sons, my all favorite series of all time. That kind of bullshit. By the way, this series, I recommend buy Super Sons. Go buy Super Sons. Go buy the omnibus. Like, do I go out and see on right now, or well, cut them off the back issues down by Jeff Johns. Yeah, he did Jeff Kingston, but
that book is probably going to get canceled after a couple of fucking issues of delays.
Yeah, I find that's one day bullshit.
And I wonder, like,
what's the deal? Go on, snap. Well, DC shouldn't pan for people who don't actually read and support the comics. I agree. They shouldn't pan it at all. I agree. Everything one. Yep.
Oh, that's sometimes like, granted, you kind of should and you kind of don't. It's an option. At least with Marvel, like, yeah, people do read like a graphic novel on Iron Man or 2, but yet again, comic books, I'll just state out the facts, and this is the entire comic book community on how it is. There are some comic books that sell, but there's some comic books that people just don't give a fuck about.
That's true. Like, look at New Age Hero, that crashed and burned.
Yeah, that too. But also books that are really damn good, like Justice League of America, got canceled because of bullshit sales. No one cared for it. No one bothered reading it, and that said a lot about how DC was going for. And you had just other stuff. Granted, DC Metal would be interesting. Now, granted, we'll see how things go. But I mean, just how what's the word? How would you guys feel? I mean, do you want a different publisher to take over DC, or do you want Marvel or whatever, or do you just want DC to fix their bullshit and fucking just go forward?
It's such a damn shame New Age Hero didn't succeed because these characters, for the most, there ain't all with Marvel ripoffs, but some of them were pretty cool. I like for example, Sideways. Like Sideways might be the cool character. I like Sideways.
Oh yeah, they were the fantastic. But what weren't they supposed to be like kind of like the new age of heroes that DC was trying to go for?
Yeah, you had Terrific, you had Sideways, you have the Immortal Man, the Challenger. Okay, I've already talked about that came out. The only thing that survived was the Terrifics, and that's it. Damage got canceled. Terrific, that's still going. But that's the part I can't believe that boy is still going.
Weren't that supposed to be a Fantastic Four?
Yeah.
Comic book. Oh yeah. No, dude, I would rather
not doing Fantastic Four. So they said, "Fuck it, we'll do our own Fantastic Four," and it had to be good.
Exactly. Dude. I'll just say this: if Marvel does have DC, I guarantee you will have crossovers that we will love, and just be or hell have versus battles that we dream, like have it where.
Unexpected.
I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what you're saying, but
no, he didn't. I didn't know.
Anyway, not gonna say that.
Oh, continue. Found Sideways. Here he is.
Anyway, back. Well, let's just go back on track.
All right, back on track.
Oh yeah, the Spider-Man fucking character.
Yep.
Jeff Johns under control or give it to
continuity U.S. stand ownership single issue one shot. Grab a novel and trade that. Yeah, you're right about that. That will happen eventually. If you're in my underway story,
I
generation actions. You got the those ones? No, I know what generation act.
I have. It's a good stuff. Good stuff. Tell you should check it out. I give it to Jeff Johns or
Paul Dini.
Or Paul Dini.
I agree 100%.
Agree, but yet again, I don't know. Like, granted, you'll be having this if Jeff Johns or Dan or tries to stand up at TNT, they'll just get fired. That's just how it is.
I think Paul Dini could run the ship back and forth because you got one, Paul Dini had to be the great writer. Two, he had to wrote the Battle Arkham games, Arkham City and Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, I know that, Chevy. I know that. He was heavily a big part of the animated series of Batman. But, the problem is you have a company that's owned by a woke SGW company that's going to burn a comic book for that comic book company that's been around for 80 years or more for so long that it's going to crash and burn.
Yeah, that's worried me. Spider-Man put Lego sideways. Well, Dan did it. Already wants to damage Captain Adam Team Magazine. Oh, that would have been awesome. Why can we get that crossover? And Major Force.
That would be cool. Granted, there's a lot of crossovers I want to see in Marvel and DC, but I mean, I'm very scared to go a little bit further with this, or you want to end it just with this direction?
We could keep going, Jonathan, because the voice on top of it we got missed.
Okay, right. We'll just do a little bit more. I'll just say this. I mean, the fact is they're going forward with this direction. Granted, maybe they had an idea, but Jesus Christ, it says a lot what they're going for on their books, and I personally, the one that really upsets me is a overrate Wonder Woman.
That made me mad. What the fuck were they thinking? Okay, that's funny. Nice. Yeah, like, what the fuck are they thinking? Like, why the hell did I tell me, oh, Wonder Woman? That is a garbage idea. Who came up with that idea, idiot? Like, I don't get the logic.
Huh? I don't either. But I mean, it just says a lot on how a comic book company just crashes and burns with this dilemma. You know what I mean, guys? Mm-hmm. I mean, I love the DC characters. I love the whole thing on everything that's forward. What happened to Wonder Woman? I don't know.
Listen, but don't give a fuck about Bruce.
I'm assuming she's going to get killed off. Diana's going to get killed off. Batman.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Continue.
All right. But I mean, what's this? Warner Brothers don't give a fuck about Batman. Oh shit! Oh god!
Yeah, that's true.
That is true. So much. Now, granted, diversity is great, but once you do it the worst way, it'll kill you. It'll destroy your company.
Yeah, you better force it down and forward the whole idea, because I know people compare all new OG Marvel without force diversity, which, in hindsight, I would about force diversity, but since I know, let's face it, Marvel's trying to get rid of the X-Men for the humans.
It was a time they were trying to, because Disney didn't own the rights of X-Men. Yeah. So they were just decided to say, screw it, let's make our own race of X-Men characters, which they kind of did and were successful by doing.
Yeah.
No, it didn't, Tevia, because if it was failure, Tevia, then please tell me why did Miss Marvel was so
okay, Miss Marvel, that was success. You're right, I moved with different answers. Two of them worked, but all the other ones, not so much. Like remember Ulysses?
Oh, fuck that trash fucking human.
Yeah,
we might get under, if it's under, does this no. They won't have Donna Troy
or Artemis
take the mantles.
Yeah.
Or even have like any, like they won't have that. They won't have that. That's what we'll be so far. And as for a DC,
that will happen. Damn it. Remember game mode.
I'll just say this: we may be getting it. If that happens, we will be getting that if Marvel owns DC. That's just all I'm saying.
Or they're not the crossover, because the Korean want to have it. Both Marvel and the DC writers, they want that crossover to happen. Jeff John wanted to happen. Like Don King wanted to happen. Like DC, Marvel, let it happen. Stop trying to do Force Avengers crap and just let it happen. Like, people want the crossover between my boy John and then with X-Men. Or that's it.
Granted, granted. I was going to say this on this one comment. Forcing diversity is kind of creative racist or something.
Racist stereotypes.
What do you think?
Anything about
it? Yes and no.
Yeah.
There's great diversity stuff on storytelling. Granted, it's back in the 60s and 70s. We had Black Panther, all these different heroes that Marvel and DC has tried. And Granted,
well, that's
hey, I'm just I'll just say this: that really doesn't really matter when DC goes out of bankruptcy, and if they sell the property to Marvel, they will change they will change their minds with a blink of an eye. I guarantee you, I'm gonna say, "Told you so." Well, what you didn't believe me? I told you. You get what I mean?
Marvel went back in the 90s during the speculative boom, and when that bubble burst, the comics went to shit. It went to near bankruptcy. So Marvel had to sell the movie right in order to keep the comic afloat.
Exactly, and we could have a similar situation with DC. They could just sell the rights on some of their comic book characters to different comic books, different studios, different companies. You might have a Superman movie made by Sony. Can you imagine, guys?
Can you imagine? Yeah, that's Superman 4. Superman 4 was made on a certain budget.
Oh yeah.
Some ad.
Man. Don't worry. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, that is just it's the worst way of going through. I mean, my biggest just disgusting moment is just like you're killing off these characters because you want to go on a political agenda. Great. Yeah, I'm okay with diversity. I'm okay with other heroes. Like, granted, this is a wet dream that I always want. Other heroes taking the mantle of Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. That sounds like a match of heaven to me. But if it's going like this, and it's none of the characters that I want as the big time heroes, like have Damian Wayne or have someone else that's is accepted.
Have Japan again.
Yeah, exactly. And have Damian and Tim Drake become Batman and Superman, and have Donna Troy become Wonder Woman. I mean, it would make sense. It would make a lot of sense. Characters would be accepted. People would accept them.
Yeah, like for God's sake, do we watch people watch characters make a legacy? I am so sick and tired of Daniel. Okay, Daniel is gone, thank God. So maybe I can finally get my word back at the Flash. And because look, I know people can hate me at this. I know people are not going to see me at. People will worry at the Flash, myself included.
I won't say this one on this one comment. He prefers non-DC characters like Captain Planet, Danny Phantom, Ben 10, Savage Dragon. Dude, I'll just say this: Spawn has been killed off.
Yeah, Spawn did get killed off.
And Al Simmons has been replaced before, and he's become a villain as well. So that history has been known, and a lot of it was dumb and stupid, and a lot of it was a lot of bad writing from Todd McFarlane. So it's okay if you prefer not any other characters from DC and Marvel, but people like us, it's just really just says a lot. At least the 90s, pre-Bendis was one of my favorites. What's so wrong with fucking Bendis? I mean, I don't know why people like this. Is
I think they're trying to in general way to work, because remember, you owe Bendis to disassemble.
Bendis was the reason why we got a lot of the good books.
That's true.
Oh yeah. It's I heard it's really good. You should check out the Witch Book.
It actually aged in real time.
I'm just saying. I mean, for a lot of the stuff that's going on to what we have now on DC, it's just that sense on where they're going. It makes sense where they're going downhill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I found it. I didn't see what you're referring to.
With Bendis, I respect him at a point. the moment he joined DC, I didn't know what the fuck he was gonna do.
Same.
I thought, okay, like I that I didn't like. I was this. I didn't like that the whole disassemble, but yet again, come to think of it, I actually think it's genius because they set up House of M. House of M was really great stuff. Oh yeah, Bendis stuff on Ultimate was great. But I liked his Iron Man run a lot. Didn't like Search for Iron Man. What the fuck he was thinking? And I loved all his Spider-Man books, but it's just that to me, with Bendis, is with his DC books, the DC books, are it's just not that great. With Bendis, I want him to do better, but it's just that he's not taking a risk on it. I think.
Yeah.
He's just telling stories. You get what I mean?
The only which he took was, he basically secret against the world. Was it again a bad?
You guys?
Yeah. I heard you. Can you hear me?
Hello?
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 Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
You hear what I'm saying?
Hello? Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Hello? I'm trying to...
Shit.
Tavia, you there?
Hello? Yeah, I'm here. Oh.
Okay.
Skate-o. What do you want to take a difference?
Down on your end?
Yeah. I hear you, but can you hear me? Yeah. I can hear both. Yeah. You can hear both of us, but we're doing technical at the moment. Ah, shit. Sure, Batman. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Batman will be at the woman great. Fuck. Screen Joe, we're doing technical people at the moment. But this is awkward. Garban will be good. Yeah, Garban will be good at the DC. I think we'll be all four for Garban. Oh yeah, I completely forgot what I got bugged on my mouth. Stupid because yeah, because you don't know what I'm talking about. But it's even one more day that rumor apparently did all go through as it went true vlog again. But the difference with this crap is that it's better the same like Billy. My What's back on? You're back. Come on, back. You know. Awkward. Device not connected. Oh, you're back. Yay.
Fucking, I'm so sorry for you guys. Did you guys heard what I just said, or no? Not really.
I heard you, but I think we lost some of it.
All right, I'll just repeat some of it. I mean, with Bendis, I mean, when he came into DC, I was hoping he would do something cool and interesting. with DC. But turns out he turned out to be the disappointing route. Yeah. I'm not mad. Granted, he has good books outside of Superman, but they're just good. That's really it. Good and decent at best. Yeah. His Marvel works, he took risks. He took shit that people would fucking hate, but respect him as a writer because House of M was doing crazy ideas. You had it where the mutant race was almost gone. You had the entire showing how powerful the Scarlet Witch could truly be when she unleashes her powers. Yeah. How much she could bend reality if she truly feels that way. If she truly wanted her favor, she could bend reality like a blink of an eye. And it really is awesome and interesting and unique and original. Yet again, I mean, with DC, with his books, disappointment so far.
Yeah. There's actually a fear going around that what the fuck? Why are you showing it? What the fuck? Goddamn StreamYard.
What is it? What does it say? What's it say?
Superman One More Day Fury. Superman One More Day coming soon. Yeah.
On what? Was he going to sell his soul to the devil himself?
Something. Well, the fear during the Civil War and Spider-Man.
The fuck? Oh shit! I mean, you're saying, Tevia?
Yeah. But again, the fear that the Superman may have to not sell soul, but sell, but it may undo the secret interview, and this may have any scenario of Spider-Man.
So wait. He will sacrifice his marriage. He will sacrifice everything for the people of Earth?
I think that's the fear that's going on now, because remember, during Civil War, the first Civil War, Spider-Man got an interview, and then
I would be rolling my fucking head. I'll be rolling in my floor if that happens. Oh, how convenient! Yeah. The two front faces of both companies did the same thing. How fucking
I think that may happen.
Oh, gee, if Bendis does it, oh dear God.
Yeah, I'll be enraged, but you would seem like when you're enraged.
Dude, I would just be laughing my fucking head off. Yeah. I mean, so that means John Kent won't be born.
Or he may himself and read super nonsense, and then he may be safe, but it may not remember. That's even worse. Oh my God, that's even worse. That could be. Oh, that would take enjoyment.
Granted, I rather prefer him as I would go with the gay and kill off Superman and have John Kent turn gay.
I would not like that at all. Terrible.
Oh, I'm sure the viewers like us would be fucking just laughing and have a fun time seeing you rant about that shit.
Yeah. But anyway. Benny's playing Open Fire and Young Justice running with the team. Oh yeah, the team of Diary for Hill. Yeah, you got to lie about that.
Oh, we'll see. I haven't read that issue. I heard about it.
Yeah, I like that. Diary for Hill is a great series, but the problem is trying to character on Jay. It makes no sense continuity. Continuity is a joke at DC, and that didn't add with the Diary for Hill book.
Well, granted, they've been mentioning the older continuity, so yeah. Continuity is a joke in DC. So
try to Diary for Hill Justice. It's a clusterfuck, but it makes no sense. My brain's hurting. But anyways, I want to talk about 5G. I think that's good. Is there anything to talk about? We got to run out of stuff to talk about.
I don't know as I care to talk about, but I mean,
wait, who do you play Aquaman?
No. There hasn't been any details on that. All we know is Nightwing. No, Nightbat would be Batman.
Yeah, Batwing.
An overweight Wonder Woman will be the mainstay.
John Superman would make gays with
granted, he could be gay. Because they did say there will be a gay Superman.
Yeah, that's what I said, and that's what worried me more.
Oh, dude, I actually prefer him. Dude, I would be fucking losing it and throwing my money at you. It's like throwing the rants, do all the reviews, so you could just literally lose your mind. And I mean, I think honestly, it would be really interesting and would be awesome.
It's going to be stupid.
Oh, dude, it would be interesting seeing you losing your mind. Yeah. I'll be enjoying it because, you know, for me as a DC fan, I started with the New 52 and I read some of the old stuff that I really liked. And when it comes to DC for me, I always want DC to take a risk on things. And this is the dumbest one they ever did.
Yeah, it is.
And if they stop publishing because of that very reason.
John Kennedy was in the question event with the reason where DC reboots again. Achievement won't remember what because of him. Wait, John Kennedy was in the question event with the reason while DC reboots again. Achievement won't remember him because he would reboot. Oh shit! That means more fucked up.
Wait. Is this real? Is this 100% true?
I don't think it's true. I think.
Could you give us a link to that? We would love to hear. We would like to hear more of this because we will talk a little bit more of this stuff because we were about to end this. Yeah. But since you popped up and said John Campbell will be lost in the Crisis event and with Legion with the Legion of Heroes, and meanwhile the DC will reboot themselves and Superman will.
That'd be more
Oh, God. That'd be more. Oh, dude, I would be the most dumbest shit I ever hear in my like, dude, that is the most dumbest fucking direction I have ever fucking seen. So now we're gonna have it where they're gonna be new direction for Superman, where John Kent's going to do everything he can to make his father remember him, and he's going to look at his son. It's like, dude, I don't even know who the fuck you are, and
that would break me more because both his mom and father will remember are similarly born. That would break me because I can't root him again like twice. Well, I mean that technically born. I didn't want to add, but they say them, but. He had to watch the Batman before, and he had to save after the attack.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I gotta plug my phone in.
Okay. If that happens, I'll be broken because I don't know who to see my Batman again. We don't. Skate forward detective. Oh, yeah. Sad combo assorts in the talk. Oh yeah, they did talk about that. Right, good catch. I completely forgot about that because that doesn't make a ton of sense. Right, good catch. And if Sal is right about that, then fuck that sucks because like. That would really break me, man. I can't see my Batman again. I really can't. Because I want the Bendit nonsense. Why would Darkman Power Champion guy become evil? Well, here's the thing about that. That may happen, maybe, but I doubt it. But then again, there's a ton of fear in our CB. I know CB they're bullshit, I know, but they've been learning a little Zero stuff with Parallax. But turning that with Wild West, which if that does become true, then shit, that sucks. because what drive Wally more to the ground because of reasons. Well, then again, it's viewed Mobius here at this point, so fuck it. You'll see. God damn it, this way break my heart.
Okay, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. The sword that we got is right here. So I come up I sorted it and they talk about it on the podcast. Yeah, on his podcast. I gotta send you the link to that video.
Okay, all right, you do that.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, so John Kent is gonna. Wow, that is just fucked up.
It's fucked up.
So wait a minute. So does that mean Lois and Clark are broke up and he's gay? Oh dear God! Oh my God!
That'd be the most fucked up thing.
That would be extreme fu.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're kidding me. He's fucking. Oh, dude, if he hooks up with Lex Luthor, I'm done. I'm so done.
I would be pissed and more in the way, but you should be like fire going my eyes. Like,
he's hooked up with Lex.
No. That didn't happen. Thank God. Not yet.
Well, no, it could happen if it's all true.
Yeah.
With Dr. Man, Wally will have the powers of Dr. Man and change. Oh.
Yeah, that Flash Force number 6.
Oh, fuck you. Seriously, DC. Seriously, I hope you rot and burn for all I care.
I'm sure. Let's see.
So let me get this straight. So he's gonna have this is the one thing. This is why I go back to my whole way of saying I blame Jeff Johns for bringing Wally back, because if he didn't bring him back, we wouldn't have this.
Found it. Here it is.
I'm so done. I'm not gonna support this. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, this is the thing I was referring to at my right part of going.
And John Stewart will not be a Green Lantern or even have powers, but will be a leader of the Justice League. How the fuck are you? Can you explain that? How the fuck?
How can you explain that? Makes no sense.
Makes no sense whatsoever. You tell me. Wait. You tell me he doesn't have no powers. He has no credibility to be a superhero. Therefore, he's the leader of the Justice League? That makes no sense.
Yeah, that's like what? I don't get that logic.
No,
no. Here it is. I found it.
Oh, you got to be fucking with me.
Yeah, that's the Flash Force number 6. Well, kind of. The one getting the camera madness, but he saved his kids.
Well, of course, that was going to end up happening. But yet again, couldn't you just make a plot hole? Couldn't you just make a plot point where he brings his kids back?
Well, he actually did that after he saved his kids.
No. In a way where he brings them back and he just still becomes a superhero, where he saves his kids.
Yeah, that's the thing I want to have. But no, we didn't get that.
All right, see you, guys. See you, man.
Oh yeah, if I said anyone think good. Yeah, I agree. It's a bad idea. All right, see you, man. Right, thanks for time. Bye. Yeah. Wow. Here's the dialogue. Speaking of, wait. Here it is. We were the Mobius here. We were worried. Now we are something new, something that never was. We see that beings who have sat the chair throughout history. Batman, Owlman, and Metron. We see Metron destroyed by a man, the same man who turned the chair, shared his power with the chair. Like, oh my God, it's so done in my hand, basically. He had Doomsday, he hit the clock, took the multiverse, we shared his vision.
Okay. Fine. Okay. Thank you, DC. I hope that your company burns and rots, and I hope that Marvel takes your ass and makes your characters a billion times better job than you fuckers ever could.
That pissed me off. What the?
Wait. Bendis is going to make a teen. Is that the same girl that she's in with the Young Justice book? because I mean, granted, if he, because it's Brian Michael Bendis, like, here's the thing: it doesn't matter if he wrote a DC comic or not. It's Brian Michael Bendis. His name will get whatever books that company will allow him to.
And Danny did idea, but he thought Bendis was going to give him like the gold. No, but people got pissed off. That's not included, and when I could buy his book because it's stupid.
Well, granted, I'll check. I'll see that, but I mean, if it's just mediocrity. But I'll say this: the only good book from Bendis was Young Justice,
and with Naomi,
and that too.
Yeah.
Well, that's not saying much.
Yeah, that's true. You think we didn't spend hard shit like doing that? Yeah, you're right with 100%. Like they bought he just straight gold. Turns out they didn't realize that he's been kind of and I can't remember saying it. I know people like Bennett, but he kind of wants to because he keeps writing third story with Age of Ultron. What do you point out?
Oh, dude, that shit was better than the fucking movie. I'm sorry. I mean,
that time we didn't see the Tanjiro story by Future Den.
Well, shit. I mean, granted, I'll say. I mean, at least it was better than the fucking movie, and
That's not really saying much.
That's not that much either. But I mean, I liked his X-Men versus Avengers stuff. That was the cool stuff. But I mean, a lot of his Marvel stuff is way more better than his DC shit. I'm sorry.
I'll give Bennett this. His old Spider-Man stuff, with X-Men and even Marvel Eyes and open year. But after Marvel went to the main universe, it went to shit with that, and the story did not progress at all. It went nowhere.
I strongly disagree with that, but yet again, that's just me.
Yeah.
Yet again, I mean, I personally think it was necessary to put him in because the Ultimate Universe was dead. It was dead.
You're right with that. Ultimate killed the universe, and Mars shouldn't save that universe. But no, that universe was done and buried. But
yet again, I also did love the fact that everyone, especially you, Tevia, you lost your mind on how Bendis was treating Superman when he started it.
That broke me.
Oh yeah, I'm like, oh yes. Let the hate throw in you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
did we cover any of the 5 years? We missed some stuff, then we'll probably do part 3. Well, we get more.
Well, one more question. One more.
Did you hold the 5G flat? The Sun Captain Boomerang, no flat bearing, everything something on him, possibly having. What?
Yeah.
What the? What?
Yeah.
What kind of backwards logic is that? I'm sorry. What? Why him? Why he put on the fight? That makes no sense.
Yeah, I know. That's what I just said. Captain Cold's going to be.
No, Captain Boomerang's son.
Yeah, I know. Captain Boomerang's son. Whatever the fuck. I thought it was Captain Cold. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I'm getting misinformation on this. I thought Captain Cold was going to have his son be the one that has his son to be the new.
No, I think Captain Boomerang. I think Captain Boomerang had a son. To tell you the truth, I think Captain Boomerang has a son.
Okay, whatever. Seriously, if it's one or the other, I don't give a fuck. I think that is just insulting my intelligence.
It's so stupid because you fuck West and you said you want to my fault the flashback and you made Dr. Manhattan rip off. And his kids are acting on with his mother, with thank God, and with the mother remembers them. That's the good thing that came out.
Granted, I will say this right now. I'm at that point where with DC, like I said before in my last 2 DC videos.
I know. I have new 51 what they were playing, and they have Iron Judge. Ooh,
that's what I said. That's what I said.
The son of a villain taking the mantle. Well, Captain Boomerang's son is basically a villain, kind of. Oh no! Wait. I got it back. My bad. He made Wally West take his mantle at the Flash. Yeah, I agree. That actually will be interesting, but that'd be way better
than what this trash is going for.
This trash with Digger Harkness.
I mean, honestly, it just says a lot on how DC is going for. It just says a lot on how they're doing on their books and I'm just saying this right now, it's only inevitable time where, okay, if they don't sell their license, if AT&T doesn't, if AT&T stops publishing DC Comics and sells it to the highest bidder, I guarantee you Disney and Marvel will pick that shit up.
Yeah, I've been hearing that Cousin Boo apparently he's born a speedster. Wait, what? How does son born a speedster?
That makes no sense. I mean, seriously. Now you're just doing some fucking insane. Let's just do whatever the fuck we want now.
Yeah, so fuck it. So what do DCU over against to make it worse? Because fuck it.
No, DCU was dumb, and it was trying to play the middle ground on both sides, on the pre-52 fans and the new 52 fans.
Over continuity.
And they decided, fuck it, let's just go all out on the older fans.
Yep.
And it worked, but it also failed at the same time. But that's just me.
But anyways,
anyway, I think we're done. I think we talked about this to death. So, I'm sorry if I glitched out. If I did, I apologize. Next time, later, we'll talk about this in San Diego Comic-Con, and when this shit's
probably remain the same. I doubt it. That's the one thing I did here. I think Aquaman will probably remain the same. So
we'll see about that. We'll see. The thing that pisses me off is that what Peter Tomasi is going to be and have Bendis will have another play toy to break. I don't know about that. He's done a Batman story,
Batman universe.
And it was a really good story. And I personally think he works best as grounded superheroes. So
or outside continuity.
Yeah, that too. So that may be the best comic book he'll ever have. Yeah. But yet again, it's not what I want. It's not what I envisioned Bendis would do. Because what I wanted to have it where he's writing Bruce Wayne stories. Mm-hmm. I would have loved it where he would go forward to do something interesting and daring, and how he would go forward with his take on Bruce Wayne. And we got some of that, but in Batman universe, but it's not saying much. If Bruce Wayne's going to get killed off because of this bullshit direction, it's so dumb. I'll just say this: enjoy what you have before this happens, because we know this is coming.
One Tyson conversion offer. Actually, I think we'll be all for that, because technically speaking, we did get out one in Batman Beyond. So if they go through with that, you know what? I'll be all for that.
I'll be all for it too. But I mean, yet again, let's just hope that DC has a pair of brain cells. I mean,
yeah,
I don't want a overweight Wonder Woman. I don't want a gay Superman. I don't want a
villain Flash.
A villain Flash, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
it's so unnecessary. But anyway, I'm heading out. I'm gonna have to get going. If you want to come down to my channel and watch my 2 videos on how I feel about DC, please go to Iron Knight 2020. I do comic book reviews, Let's Plays. I'm currently doing Darksiders Genesis and Batman Arkham Knight. I'll see you guys there, and stay tuned in the next video. Later.
Yep. And you can follow me. You can tell Spelling about picking my Twitter or group page under TV, and just stay tuned on DC 5G Part 3 when New York Comic Con comes out, or not San Diego Comic Con. In 2 more minutes. So until then, let's just hope for the best, pray for the worst, and pray to God after DC gets to fix themselves when it's too late. But until then, what do you wait to see happens? Anywho, then join us and stay tuned for the next discussion on something. See you guys. Bye. And